What is up, guys? Welcome back to a Comic Cave quick review. We've got Michael Dialynas, Zawa the Belly of the Beast, issue 1, a boombox comic from Boom Studios, correct?
Yeah, this is their kids line or
Yeah.
young readers.
Young readers.
Oh, word! I did not know that. When did they launch this?
This just came out back in November.
November.
And
Yeah.
I believe
issue 2 comes out
this month.
this week. Yeah, or month.
Yeah, this was a good read. It's a good start to a good story. Basically, it's like I guess this is like 10 years in the past, and we have this gentleman approaching this monster creature, and basically feeds it some nice pies, and he seems to have some kind of relationship with it, and then all of a sudden it fast forwards about 10 years later, which is interesting, and then apparently in that time frame we learned that this big conglomerate has basically taken over all food services, and you can only get your food from this one place. It's like, think of like maybe, something like, I don't know,
Amazon Fresh.
yeah,
Sure. Just give it a couple years.
Yeah, something that got monopolized. So basically, like, all fresh foods are pretty much banned at this point. Maybe
you
not
can't even
banned.
plant a tree.
Yeah, you can't plant a tree or
You
anything.
can't plant your own stuff. Everything's regulated.
And
It's all right though. The mayor provides.
yeah, so apparently, yeah, and then they are actually gearing up for this festival, to pay tribute to the guardian of the mountain, as they call it. And then this kid, who's actually, who we now find out is actually the son of the guy that was in those first couple panels. He's a chef himself, and he finds all of these ingredients, and they basically just kind of go in there and ransack and steal from the factory, which they kind of have a right to. Yeah.
They're about to get caught. Guy jumps in the chute. The chute drops him down in this disgusting landfill where there's this monster being held, and he's like, "Oh man, this monster is real."
Mm-hmm.
And they've been saying that the mayor has a monster chained up in case people rally up. He could unleash the monster on the people.
Definitely.
And so we see the monster's ready to attack him, only for these cookies to fall out of his pocket, and it stops the monster in its tracks, and then the guards come out and are like, "Flank the beast."
I think that's a good place to stop it.
So this was a fun read. I cannot wait for issue 2 because I enjoyed it, and I'm interested to see where this book goes.
Yeah, and I love books that kind of introduce the idea of like some kind of criticism against like the food industry or any kind of industry when they try to monopolize something, but it's not in your face. And I love that it's aimed toward kids. So
yeah, check
Yeah,
out Michael.
I think they did. Sorry,
Go for it.
I was gonna say I think they did Wynd in a very similar
Yes,
fashion,
yep, they
where it
did.
was like, it's real world issues told through a fantasy lens, and this is very similar. It's real world stuff, but we've got a little different take on it. So
Yeah. Michael Dialynas just does a really good job of
Yeah.
being able to tell like a kid's story with real, which is what fairy tales and things like that actually were.
Yeah.
So he's doing it right. So
definitely.
kudos to him, and we can't wait for the second issue.
Zawa, the Belly of the Beast. Out.